Welcome to North Wales Paranormal. Now in this video, if you've seen my previous video, you will have seen an investigation I did here. Three of us did, and a nighttime investigation. Now in that investigation I captured what seems like a mist or a black figure, and the more you look at it, the more you can see it's like a human shape, crouched down, and then it seems to stand up and then walk off the shot backwards. So what I've done is, a unique thing for me is I've returned to the cemetery in the daytime just to show you exactly where that locked off camera was and where it was facing during the daytime. Now this cemetery is a very old cemetery. The new one was built, which is up the road with a church, was built somewhere between 1700 and 1800. It's not known exactly on any websites I can find historically. So this obviously predates that, so I'd say 1600s, maybe earlier. Very old stones, covered in moss, a very damp, cold place, and a lot of the engravings have been worn away with years, time and the weather. So we'll take a look now at where I shot that video. So this is the spot where I locked the camera off, and if you look at that investigation video with the night vision, you'll see, if I can point to it, that gravestone there in the shot. Now what I thought was a tree to the right there is actually, if I move this up, a gravestone and a tomb behind it. So it looks like whatever it was, mist or figure, you make your minds up if you watch the video, was crouching somewhere around here. I can't remember if it's this side or this side, but it seems to get up and walk out a shot like that from here to here. And the reason I'm coming here now, I'm going to take this camera, zoom back out, take this camera off the tripod, and we'll walk up towards there. Just for you to see really that there's no very dangerous place actually, because so that's the gravestone. But what I want you to see is the other side of this. Here is there's a wall behind there, and there's no access. And of course, as you can see there, it's all overgrown. And if I come down here, you will see, you see, excuse me, there's graves here, but it comes down to a little brook, if you can see that. So the access is non-existent. There's that gravestone again. And of course this is littered with very old graves. So, and where my tripod is there is roughly facing here, and that figure was roughly where there's the gravestone. I thought it was a tree, you see, but this is a tree obviously, but that gravestone there. So make of it what you will. And these tombs, so they're twisted, and some of these have broke. shame, really. Very, very old cemetery. We're coming to a spot now where I get tangled in wire. This wall here, we came to this and had some funny sounds here. As you can see, there's a sort of a stream, and I'm convinced that there's a job to see. There's a job to see it now. I'll zoom in. I can find it. Where is it? There with me. So well camouflaged. There it is. That's a piece of bone. And I think it's part of a hip bone because of the groove. If you look how smooth that middle bit is, it would have took the leg bone. It's such a fascinating, I should say, historical place. Like time's forgot it. I mean, look at that. Trees growing out of that. There's a wall here, surrounded by a wall, you see. To the stream there. But such an old historical cemetery. As I say, like time's forgot. But there's something strange about it as well. That's yeah. So this is a daytime view of it. And it's also said there was a church here once. Now the only place we could think a church may have been situated is on this area here, which is quite flat. There's trees on it now, but the trees are not that old. Not like this one. Very old and typical cemetery tree. Yeah. Right, that's strange. Hole. We'll right, I'll give you some different shots and different angles of different parts of the cemetery now. to Halkyn, the old cemetery in North Wales. Completely looks different in the day, and I can't believe how cold it is here. So damp and cold, but you can see that with all the moss and things around. But it may be disused or abandoned, but it's certainly not forgotten. So I hope you've enjoyed the short daytime visit here. In my next video after this, there'll be a short clip of just the mist, or the figure, the black figure which I captured. So if you've seen the previous video, you will have seen it anyway, so don't feel you have to watch that. That's just in case someone just wants to see the figure. But yeah, so very enjoyable yet again, nice to come back. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.